Hi everyone, my name is Ryan McAlpine. I'm a third year child and youth care student at Mohawk College. Currently I'm doing my placement of the John Howard Society of Hamilton and Burlington, and I serve on their youth team as a youth justice worker. My current roles and responsibilities are that I serve on the youth diversion team, I co-facilitate the Cheese program, and I facilitate the Cheese grad group program. So the youth diversion team, this team looks at youth who've created an offense and they would come to see a worker such as myself and go through diversions. And diversions are essentially an opportunity for youth to work on sanctions or assignments. And if they are successful in completing those sanctions, then the court will look at that youth and won't be formally charged depending on the offense. And we assign them. So one of my duties and responsibilities is to meet with that youth, get to know that youth, figure out what happened, hear their side of the story, and then from that, assign them certain sanctions or assignments. And that can look from like anything from written assignments, so like an anger written assignment. They could do how would a criminal record change my life, or it could be implementing like programs for them. So we could do an anger management program, we could do a temperament program with them. And so it's really trying to find certain sanctions that best fit the client's needs. And then the two other programs that I facilitate and co-facilitate are the Cheese program and the Cheese grad group program. And these programs tailor to youth that are facing certain challenges or barriers either in their school setting or home environment. And what we work on is goal setting. We develop pro-social skills, life skills, and implement therapeutic programs with a certain topic. So one week it could be budgeting, the next week it could be career development. And now, because of the pandemic, it's been interesting because we had to take these existing programs and implement them in a virtual setting. We haven't done this before. This is new to us. So it was challenging in a sense because it was new and we had to keep these programs running for the youth. It made me think of a time when I was in Julie's class, therapeutic programming, and I was implementing a cooking program. And at the start of the program, everything seemed great. But once I got into it, I realized that my burner that I was supposed to cook on wasn't working for whatever reason. So I had two choices: to bail or adapt to my new environment and figure out a way or a solution that I could continue this program. And I did. It wasn't perfect, but like I said, I managed to adapt to the current situation and figure it out. And with the pandemic, that's pretty much what we're doing. You know, we're thinking on our feet, we're thinking quickly and adapting to this new environment that's new to everybody. I think us as CYCs, I think that's what we do. You know, we got to meet where clients are at, meet where the youth are at, and find creative solutions that allow us to implement programming. It could be a life space interview. It could be formal therapeutic programming. But these are the tools and skills that we have learned from the first semester to this semester, and it's really prepared us for this time. I've been fortunate enough that in fifth semester, I was at the John Howard Society just as the COVID pandemic was coming to light. And because of that, I was able to carry on to my sixth and final placement at the John Howard Society. And this has been a great opportunity for me, not only to be part of the John Howard Society team, but to continue to foster those relationships that I've built in the fifth semester and really help them navigate through certain challenges. And this is a big challenge for them. So I'm very thankful on that regard, which is great. I was working with a youth not too long ago, and I was struggling because I was trying to adapt this program in a virtual setting. We use Microsoft Teams or Zoom, which I'm sure you're all proficient in or will be pros at the end of this, but I was struggling because it was new to me and I couldn't figure it out. And he was laughing at me, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And he was just like, "I'm really happy that you're struggling." I'm like, "Well, that's not nice. Why?" He's like, "Because I was struggling too, and it just showed me that we're all in this together." And that's a big takeaway. Um, this has never happened to us before. It's never happened to me before. And just sort of the comfort to know that we are all in this together. Um, it's good. Like, we're all learning and we're all adapting to this new challenge. Um, so best of luck to you guys. Take your time, figure it out, and really use the tools and skills that you are learning and use them in a virtual setting. It's still the same. You know, we start off the same: brags and drags, cool down, warm up activity. All of these points are still being used, but just delivery is a little bit different. That's all. So take your time, have fun, and really think about where you want to be. Think about placement opportunities, what you like, what you don't like, and go for it. And really work hard to achieve that goal. So, like I said many times, have fun, learn lots, and all the best to you guys. Thank you.